How's it going, guys? Sorry I took so long to post this post-game video. It didn't take me this long because the Cowboys lost. I just had a lot of other things to do this week. So here you go. Um, our we started the game very well. Our defense was playing great in the first half. We were controlling the time of possession and we were in control of the game. We were up 24 to 13, and then our rookie Ryan Switzer muffs a punt. That definitely changes the game. They kick a field goal. It's a one possession game going into the locker room. And then and then St. Louis Rams dominated that second half. Second half, we could not get anything going. Our offense was terrible in the second half. You let St. Louis, a team you had no business losing to, hang around, and that's what you get. They're gonna take an opportunity that they're given and they're gonna run with it. You can't give an underdog like St. Louis the chance that we gave them. Also, at the end of the game on the fourth down play, when Dak threw it to Elliott under pressure, Elliott should have tried to find a teammate trailing behind and try to lateral it to the hook and ladder play. Try to lateral it to a trailing teammate and see if he could get the first down, and then our drive would still be alive and we'd have a chance. But no. Cowboys, they play. Our only touchdown in the second half came when Prescott hooked up with backup tight end James Hanna, and we were flagged for holding on the 2-point conversion, erasing a tying conversion run by Prescott, and then we run it, and then they get called for holding, but then we run it again, and then nothing, and then we can't get a stop until the 2-minute warning, and no timeouts, and this terrible clock management, terrible game management at the end. You cannot. He threw it short to press to Elliott. If you had a little more time, you could try to find your teammate ahead of the stick, beyond the sticks, or maybe Elliott should have tried to look for a teammate to lateral it before he went down, and then that could have kept the play alive and we could have kept our hopes alive. But no, we lost a game we should not have lost. That was terrible. That was terrible play in the second half. Next up, we got the Green Bay Packers coming into Arlington for the first time since that painful loss in the divisional round last in January that ended our season last year. I think the Cowboys are going to show up. I think they're going to feel they have something to prove. Our offense better get its act together. We better get our running game going against Green Bay, because if we can hold the ball and pick up first downs and the longer we keep Aaron Rodgers on the sideline, the better. We got to keep him on the bench as long as possible and finish drives with touchdowns, not field goals. I think the Cowboys are going to show up. I think that we're going to be able to run the ball on the Green Bay Packers, but I think we can pass, but the question is, can we execute our pass plays and run plays against the Packers defense? We're going to have to play a much better game than we played against St. Louis. That was just terrible. We're going to our offense is going to have to do a much better job, and our defense is going to have to do a much better job if they want to have a chance. Our defense must come through, and our offense must keep Aaron Rodgers on the sideline as long as possible to give our defense time to rest. Cowboys have to win on Sunday. They must win because you're looking at 2-3, and that is not good. We got to beat Green Bay in order to go into our bye week 3-2. It's gotta get better. Cowboys gotta play much better than they have the last few weeks. That's all for now. How about them Cowboys? Terrible. Just terrible execution in the second half, Dallas.